Oh doctor, Sony announced some sweet new games and we got a look at amazing new gameplay from the exclusives we already knew about, and it all looks so good. Let's dive in this video. If you like that, then a like would be super appreciated, and let's go. Let's start with the brilliant opening of the show, a new open world samurai game called Ghost of Toshima from the creators of infamous Sucker Punch. After the release of Infamous Second Son and First Light in 2014, they've been working on this amazing new IP. It's confirmed to be coming to the PS4, I would say 2019, although early 2020 is more likely. No release date was given at this point. We do know that this is a world that Sucker Punch has been dying to play in, and it looks like Sony has another open world franchise in its hands, just like with Horizon Zero Dawn. You will be fighting back invaders in Japan, mastering the katana, and building your legend as the Ghost. Sucker Punch totally has everything to knock this out of the park, so I really can't wait to see more. We also saw a new trailer for The Last of Us Part 2. I've put all the trailers of the games I will discuss in this video in the description of this video, so you can check it out for yourself. Anyway, at first I was like, what the heck is this? Is this The Last of Us? Because we did not see Joel or Ellie, but people are saying that this might be Ellie's mom, and that this scene takes place before the outbreak. It was a very brutal cutscene, so you are warned, but man, does it look good. Moving on to Spiderman PS4. No release date yet, still 2018, the first half of 2018, of course, as we know. But as I predicted, we finally saw Peter Parker in action. Insomniac already said that he will play a huge part in this game as well, and it certainly looks like it. We see him at school with Miles, and of course we also saw more Spider-Man footage as well versus Mr. Negative, one of the early villains you will fight in the game. And we also see the Shocker for the first time. Shocker, a really cool trailer, can't wait for this game. Of course, created by the guys that made Sunset Overdrive, and that is one of my favorite games of this generation. Because Sony has a ton of exclusives that are looking awesome coming up, let's talk about another one, shall we? They also showed God of War. We saw a new gameplay trailer showcasing some combat against the Draugrs. We were of course all waiting for the release date, but sadly nothing is announced yet. Still though, the combat, that two-handed axe, looked really awesome with some nice charge abilities, and we once again see that your son can be very helpful in combat as well, showcasing some combos with Kratos throwing the bigger Draugr in the process. Again, give me that release date. Early 2018 is approaching. Why can we not know when? Detroit Become Human also had a big presence at the show, showcasing a new scene in the game that can play out, of course, in multiple ways. The news here is that it's coming in spring 2018, while we first only knew it was coming in 2018. Spring is, by the way, faster than I anticipated. I'm really looking forward to this. This really looks like Heavy Rain 2, the game that we wanted. Like, separate scenes, they all play out differently. I already had this kind of fear when watching this gameplay. Totally check it out. Of course, yeah, it's pretty spoiler heavy, but there are probably a ton of scenes like this in the game, so looking at one of them cannot hurt. Yes, Horizon, of course, they also showed that. We finally got a good look at the new machines in the Frozen Wilds DLC that is hitting on November 7th, so really close. But of course, as you know me, I will go way more in depth on this Paris Games Week trailer in a separate video. Still though, it looks really awesome. We saw a lot of new outfits, the new machines. I really can't wait to dive back into this game and experience the new content. And also really cool, one of the best announcements of the whole show is that we can play Aloy in one of my most anticipated games, Monster Hunter World. If you know me, big Horizon Zero Dawn fan, Monster Hunter fan as well. Like, when I saw this, I literally screamed. I never thought of this, while it totally fits, right? Horizon Zero Dawn is really inspired by the Monster Hunter series, and now that Monster Hunter is kind of a PlayStation preferred game, seeing Aloy in the game, it just fits so well. When I saw this, I literally screamed, I'm not joking. What an amazing announcement. So while we have to wait for a while for new Horizon Zero Dawn content after the Frozen Wilds, of course we know that there will not be an extra expansion, we can still play Aloy in Monster Hunter World in 2018. Whoa, just whoa. There were also some third-party announcements, like the first Destiny 2 expansion dropping on December 5th, a lot of the same enemies again. Come on guys. Far Cry got a co-op trailer, and we also saw more trailers from third-party games. Call of Duty, I mean, that's coming out really soon. I have to be honest, this new PlayStation VR title, Blood and Truth, looks really cool. It's a full experience London Heist game from London Studio, at least that's what it looks like. Of course, the London Heist game was in PlayStation VR Worlds. this now looks like a more broader experience, while the London Heist kind of mini game in VR worlds was really short. These guys in London are also working on an Erica game. It's a live action Playlink title, so you can play that one with your phone. Shadow of the Colossus also got a new trailer with a release date actually. The game is coming on February 6th, 2018, and the remastered game looks really good on the PS4. So February 6th is sooner than we might expect it, but really cool. Makes room for God of War in March then, right? But I think they're aiming for that, but they're still not sure if they're going to hit it. But they keep holding on to that early 2018 release day. So we're going to wait and see. Anyway, looking forward to all those games. So there you have it, the big announcements from the Sony Paris Games Week show. A really good show. I clapped multiple times. Awesome to finally see what Sucker Punch has been working on. I really can't wait to see what's next for them and to dive into this game. Experience everything just like we did of course with Horizon Zero Dawn. I really think that if they kind of look at Horizon Zero Dawn, kind of communicate with Guerrilla Games, how they made this awesome open world game, that they really can. Of course Sucker Punch already made a ton of open world games, but still, they can of course, like, yeah, share some experiences with each other. Really looking forward to that. This just once again shows that PlayStation exclusives are king, and the 2018 will just be a fantastic year for PlayStation fans with Spider-Man, God of War, Detroit, Shadow of the Colossus, and a ton of third-party games. Like I said, I will have an in-depth look at the new Horizon Zero Dawn trailer up on the channel. Maybe it's already up by the time you watch this. Subscribe to stay up to date on way more news regarding the PS4 exclusives that are coming up. Like the video to support the channel, and of course, thanks a lot for watching. Goodbye. What an amazing show. Check out the trailers if you have not already, and I'll speak to you next time. Goodbye.